y'all, welcome and welcome back. And if you are new here, my name is Morgan and we do all things spooky here, whether that is like today where we're talking about scary movies, another day where we're reading scary stories, talking about my scary stories, talking about scary legends, scary books. This was a weird time to get the Zoomies PT. My cats only get Zoomies when the camera is rolling. Check down in that description below for information on where to watch the movie that we're going to be talking about today. You will find my other social medias there and how to send in your scary stories to me if you would like for me to read those on the days that I do. But happy Friday and welcome to one of my favorite series that I do on here, which is Hidden Gem Horror. And that is where every Friday I pick a movie that I don't see really anyone talk about and I put it up on a little spotlight to try and convince you guys to watch it because they're some of my favorites. Now typically these movies are older movies, but this one today is not. It actually came out this year. And so far, I have been the only person that I have seen talk anything about this movie. And it was actually a pretty good watch, so we're gonna get into it today. So let's talk all about the film, The Silence of the Prey, that is actually on Tubi, so you can watch it completely for free. So we begin the film by getting introduced to a refugee and her daughter. Now they're coming into America, but they're trying to flee their country, so they can't really wait for all of the protocols to get into the country, and they do it not exactly legally. So typically it would be really hard to find a job in housing because, you don't have a social security number or anything. How do you do anything? But there is a program within the universe of this movie. It may exist in real life too. I have no idea. But basically you reach out to this agency and they put undocumented immigrants in to be caregivers for their elderly clients. So that is exactly what this mom and daughter do. So they actually get assigned to this older man's house. He lives in a small town in the middle of nowhere in the Northeast. Middle of freaking nowhere. But it's really cool because she just has to be a caregiver to him and, to help out around the house. And she can actually live there with her daughter. So it's like a two-bird, one-stone scenario. She's got her housing and she's got her job. And the job's paying super good. She gets to eat there. It's great. It's a good deal, or so it seems. So of course the mom takes it because this is a great opportunity for her and her daughter. They get to be in a country that they think is safe. All is good. So they get to this house. The old man that they're assigned to is already kind of weird because there is a child. He makes comments to the agent that brought them over, like, I usually don't accept them with children. What do you mean by that? What on God's green earth do you mean by that? But he makes little comments here and there. He's just a little strange, but sometimes the older people are, especially if they live in the middle of nowhere. So at the beginning, you're kind of just like, is something wrong or is he just being an old man? But we soon figure out when the entire town comes over for a dinner that it is not just the old man that acts like this. It is everyone in the town. Like something weird is going on. Now, this was not a perfect film by any means. I actually had a lot of problems with it. There were some plots that I feel like they could have went deeper into. But for the most part, this was such a good watch and such an original idea. I had no idea where it was going until it was like the very end. And I was like, oh, okay. It is worth the watch. For sure. Especially the fact that it's free. Come on. This movie got like no trailers or anything that I saw. I didn't know it was coming out. I just happened to be scrolling on Tubi. The poster caught my eye because it's a cool poster and I was like, what's that? But it's kind of cool. And don't look too much into it because you'll spoil it yourself. But certain things about the title and the poster kind of give away plots. And after I watched it, I looked back and I was like, oh, that's clever. That is so clever. And it is. So please go check out this movie. It is worth the watch this weekend if you're looking for something to cozy up in bed with some hot cocoa and watch because you don't like Christmas movies. This is the one to watch. But please check it out, check back in, let me know if you loved it, and if you have any movies that you think should be on this series, please let me know. Even if I haven't seen them, I would love some more stuff to watch. Alright, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me.